All right, so 2024 is coming to an end, and I want to give you a glimpse into the year, starting in January all the way now to December. Today is December 22nd as I'm recording this, so technically not the end of the year yet, but it's as good a time as any to make a year in review type of video. So this has been quite an interesting year, to say the least. To give you a quick summary of the whole year, I traveled quite a bit. I think about 7 countries, and I got a job. I lost a job. My podcast is doing decently well. I'm super happy with that. I made so many new connections. I ate so many different foods. I swam with fishes. I learned new words in different languages that I don't quite remember. So don't try to like quiz me on any of the words. It's been such a year that is packed with so much to the point that I feel like things went by so fast. It's hard to believe that the beginning of the year until now, from the beginning of the year until now, I visited 7 countries. My girlfriend and I went all over the world, and now as I'm recording this, we are in India, in a town called Rishikesh, doing some yoga stuff. You know, I'm not doing the yoga stuff, but it's starting to rub off on me. But aside from that, I mean, from January, we spent such an amazing amount of time in Central America, Nicaragua, where my drone was taken away, and then I was able to recuperate the drone, to Honduras. Did we go to Honduras? Yes, we did go to Honduras. Oh my goodness. To Costa Rica, of course. I got a job while we were in Costa Rica, so I flew back to the United States to grab the laptop, and then I lost the job at the same time, like 3 weeks later. Long story there, so I had to fly back to the US to drop off the company laptop. I mean, it was just an incredible year. I haven't even touched on Jamaica, where we were supposed to stay for maybe a month or two. It turned out to be, I think, 3 months, maybe. Even though the original plan was to start in Costa Rica and slowly make our way back into the States by traveling through the different countries in Central America, through Mexico. Never made it to Mexico. Instead, we ended up spending about 3 months in Italy, which I ran out of the 3 months faster than I thought. So I almost overstayed my tourist visa there, and 3 months back in the States, and now in India. And I mean, it's just a lot of things happened this year that it's pretty hard to put it into a video. I want to say thank you for anybody that was with me in 2024. So much happened, and everybody that I met in every single country, in every single culture, all the different music that I was exposed to, all the different foods that I tried. And yes, even though I do not remember the foods, I'm really terrible with foods. Yeah, it's been a year of incredible growth, and none of it started out pre-planned. It just so happened. It just so happened this way. Oh, there's a cat there. So yeah, it's been an amazing year, and I do not share a lot about my travels. I'm gonna start to correct that a little bit. Part of it is because I have this weird feeling that, like, when I'm traveling, having to pull out my camera and start recording, it's like it quickly takes over the visually creative part of me that wants to capture things. So the consequence ends up being that, at least in my mind, the consequence is that I will stop focusing on the moment itself and start focusing more on capturing the moment. So I've made a huge overcorrection over the years, where the people that know me, they know that I'm, like, right now, they know that I'm in India, but they don't get to see much of India, right? When I was in Costa Rica, they knew that I was in Costa Rica, but they don't get to see much of the pictures. It's an overcorrection of mine, so I'm gonna try to recorrect that, so that I get to share some of the stories, some of the things, some of the images, some of the visuals, because in fact, I want to be able to look back on these days and be like, oh, I remember exactly the headspace that I was in when I recorded this video. I want to be able to remember some of the things. So I have some pictures, some videos. I'm going to try to overlay them over this dying goat voice of mine. So hopefully you don't fall asleep to that. But it's been such an amazing year, and I cannot wait. I don't even know like what 2025 holds. I have no predictions of where I'm gonna travel, if I'm gonna travel to many places. But it's been an amazing year. I look forward to 2025. And for those of you that keep up with me, thank you for keeping up with me. I know I don't share much about where I go and what I do, but I'm gonna start to change that a little bit. So that's the update for 2024, and I'm gonna try to share more with you 2025. So cheers to 2025. I will share another video towards the end of the year of 2025. Hopefully there's gonna be a huge difference by then. Okay, a happy new year to all of you, and here is to 2025. Cheers.